Prepare to qualify.
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll certainly wonder why you're listening to a semi-useless show.
Hello to all you schmoes out there. Welcome to another edition of a semi-useless show. Today we're going to be talking about some people we'd rather prefer to hang out with, possibly, if we had the option. I'm your host, Jim. Right over here we have Bill, our co-host.
A.K.A. Big Nashik.
Okay.
That means nose in Russian. Thank you.
Next up we have our schmo host, Sam.
How do you do?
And
How do you do?
Michael, our knows most, joining us.
Gentlemen,
Oh, hey. What's up?
did you just now realize I was on?
Yeah, I was like, where's all my stuff for the show? So I was looking up, I was like, I lost the folder.
That's funny.
My cheat sheet.
So, all right, today we're going to do a little bit of a new type of segment, I guess. We're going to test it out. We're working on a name, but right now we think we're going to call it The
Right
Best There Is, The Best There Was, and The Best There Ever Will Be. And
Sounds familiar.
today it's going to be pretty much people we would like to hang out with.
You mean besides us?
Yeah.
We're not good enough?
Besides your penis.
Oh.
Which
Best
doesn't
friend.
do much hanging.
BFF. BFF.
So the best there is somebody you'd like to hang out with
Right now?
and then the best there was is probably within the past 20 years.
Don't have a sound drop for that.
The best there ever will be is going to be from all time. So you can try not to make, the all time and the other two the same person,
Yeah.
Try and think of some kind of historical figure.
Oh, too late.
I'm good.
All right, who wants to go first? We'll start with Bill, actually.
Oh, okay.
Did somebody say Putin?
Now.
Did I hear that right?
Oh, I didn't say Putin.
No.
Oh man, I should do Putin.
You should have done that before the show.
Putin.
Jesus, Sam. So this is for right now?
Oh, and so Jimmy and I kind of stipulated this earlier. The person you pick, you're always safe. So like if you picked
you can't die.
hanging out with Hitler, you don't have to worry about him killing you, or Stalin, or some crazy person, Rasputin. You don't have to worry about dying.
That's funny because you mean for the one now or just any of them? Somebody you're worried about?
Any of them. I gotta imagine anybody that's in the past 20 years, unless it's maybe Kim Jong-un, you're probably pretty safe.
Yeah, I mean these are people you want to hang out with on the weekend, and they're not going to get you thrown in jail, killed.
No, that's possible. That person will not harm you.
Okay, good, because I changed mine from Caligula, and I was afraid that if I got close enough to Caligula back in the day, he probably would have raped me.
Right.
So I'm glad I changed my answer.
Right. So who's right now?
Louis C.K.
Good option. I like that.
Cool. Yeah, to hang out with Louis C.K. right now would be pretty cool, because I'm thinking like Louis C.K. in the past still would have been great to hang out with, but he's alive now, and from like we really didn't know him until recently. You know what I mean? Like not too many people knew him. Like he's in his prime now. He's seen a lot of things. He's written a lot of things. He's still writing a lot of things. Like how people do the mailing list and stuff like that for email. He's working on another show right now. I swear I'm not getting paid to promote it. But no. Oh, nice. Well, that's my answer. No, but here's the reason why. Mostly, he's funny, and I think he's like the best writer comedian right now. And if you were to hang out with somebody over the weekend, that is alive right now that's funny as hell would be Louis C.K. I mean, you know, it seems like he would be on his game. Like, I mean, it's not like we know him. You know, a lot of times people think that they know people because they're in the movie business and stuff like that. Like Aziz Ansari, you figured he'd be cool to hang out with because he's, you know, he's kind of got swag and shit like that. But maybe he's totally serious, dead serious. You know,
Right.
you might not have fun out on town with him or whatever. But like,
That's kind of what I'd be afraid of with Louis.
that's what I was thinking
He's
too. But
sitting there a lot.
But, you know, just the depressive nature, you know, you could expect that he might not be funny 24/7 because even his show on FX is not funny all the time either. So it seems like you'd be hanging out with the real person that you see because he seems like he's real.
Right.
So that's cool. You could just hang out with him, have a couple beers. It doesn't have to be funny. Don't have to expect it. So.
All right, let's go to Mike.
If he's not funny, I'll smash him over the head with a beer bottle.
My right now is Rob Gronkowski. I know only one of you know who he is, but you know what are you gonna do?
Do you know who Gronkowski is? Either of you?
No.
No.
Sports guy?
Yeah.
That's why.
Just sometime, or if you got a few minutes while we're going through this, just like go to YouTube and just type in Rob Gronkowski having fun. Like everything that dude does just looks like he's having a blast all the time.
Yes.
Well, that's a good option because it's completely the opposite of what I was talking about. Like the show version of the person seemed like, you know, might be easygoing or easy to hang out with, but you know your guy that you're talking about on the outside of the field in his profession, he's always having fun. So that's a good That's a good pick.
And he actually usually has a lot, like more than probably anybody else in the league, has fun on the football field too. Like
yes,
nice.
Always looks like he's having a good time. Like thoroughly enjoys playing the sport, and is really really good. But yeah, the easiest thing to check out would be type in Rob Gronkowski Super Bowl parade, and you'll see him like hanging off of the bus that they're on, just like dancing off the side with a beer in his hand, just like totally partying his ass off.
You're sure he won't get you killed?
Possibly.
That's the fun of it.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I was gonna say he's kind of. He reminds me of if Stitches played football.
Does he have those tattoos?
Not as crazy.
You know, I've
like
never. Have you ever noticed Gronkowski with a tattoo?
I don't think he does.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
And it's an option. I think Michaels is the best option because he's from Buffalo.
Right.
His family lives in Buffalo.
It could happen.
Him out.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I've never seen like any of his brothers or Mew.
Right, and maybe I did. You know what I mean? When I was in college or something. Yeah.
So.
Because how old's Gronk? Like 27, 8, something like that.
Yeah.
Gronk? Did you just call him Gronk? Like you're already hanging out, like his friends?
Gronk. That's like but that's like a pretty common.
Oh, okay.
He should be a video
I thought you
game
made it up
character.
like you bros already.
No.
He should be a video game character though, just Gronk.
Yeah.
That does sound like a game character.
The Gronk.
Yeah.
Or something they bring out in Pulp Fiction 2 for a rape scene. Whichever.
The next is Sam. Who's your...
Right now?
Billy.
Oh, nice.
Okay, come on. That's such a cheap way out.
That's it.
You may as well have just said Dad. This is a totally wasted answer.
No, he's not right now. Right now.
Well, I mean, you're kind of hanging out with Dad right now, so I mean that's.
Yeah.
Right.
As best I can, he's stuck in bed.
You can't. Yeah, you can't.
Can't pick somebody that you're currently in the same household of. So.
That helps.
Dad, if you're watching, you're not on the list.
Because I was going to say, first of all you guys are gay. And now Sam is also incest, because mine's Jessica Alba. So I don't know what you guys...
Oh, you picked a girl.
No, I'm just messing.
I knew none of us would pick a chick. I knew it.
But I just wanted to say you guys were gay until Sam came up with an incest answer, which made it even better.
Double.
That kind of trumps it a little bit.
I don't know what... I think incest is much worse.
Yeah, it's on a higher level of
that's
wrong.
I'm going to go with kind of close to Billy and go with Larry David.
See, that's what I was thinking about doing, but I couldn't think of a good reason why.
That is really good, Jim. I like that.
It was close between because I've become more of a fan of Howard Stern lately, but
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, but they're pretty close to the same person.
Really, you're kind of right there.
Yeah, but Larry, I think, is more talented in the way I'd want to hang out with the person.
Larry David would point out the comedy in some things. Like even if it's not funny, I'd imagine that if he was at a restaurant at a table, he would point out certain things that would just be an observational humor type of thing.
Just
How he could turn
imagine
into a joke.
being a part of a Curb episode. It would be insane.
That is interesting because you could actually be in one because he might write you in. You might be that person he writes about.
Right.
No.
So that's my answer for that one.
Oh, flattered by your answer, by the way, Sam. I thought it was a joke, but
I was waiting for the.
It's either that or Larry David, so. Or Jason
Good thing you
Alexander.
didn't say Larry David, because then I would have probably went with Howard Stern.
You would have went with me.
I don't know if I would have went Howard Stern. I don't know where I would have went after that. I don't know. It's close between a lot of people. All right, Billy, your best in like the last 20 years.
Who I'd hang out with in the last 20 years would be Kurt Cobain.
Yes.
Nice.
Are you saying yes because I didn't pick what you were going to pick, or is
Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay.
And that's a good one. Well, I mean, it's a good one because it's interesting but boring. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool to say that you hung out with him. You get to see a side of him that you would never get to see otherwise, but it'll probably be kind of boring.
No, it definitely would be boring. But here's the thing, though.
You could jam
We don't know for sure if he jammed out all the time. He may have had a guitar in his hand all the time.
My guess is yes.
Always playing something. Yeah, but I think it would have turned into something where I would have been able to play with Kurt Cobain.
Right.
That's basically the reason why I picked
totally
it.
cool.
Or he could have totally did heroin the whole time, and I would have had to leave out of uncomfort. So I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you.
If you were able to stipulate, like, I don't know ages, but like 22-year-old Kurt Cobain, like just before they really blew up, or just after they just started to get famous, I feel like would be prime.
Yeah. It would be. Nah, you're right. Not only would it be boring, it'd probably be uncomfortable.
Yeah, but if you got him early, I think it'd be good.
Just pothead.
Better.
Cobain,
right.
maybe.
Right. Just chilling, jamming.
So even farther back from then.
The thing is, you're not gonna die. So why not just shoot up with them once?
No, the stipulation was you had to have him shoot you up.
Because
you can still die, they just can't kill you.
Okay. Well, let them shoot.
That's right.
You up.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll stick with playing guitar. Let's just leave it at that.
All right, Michael.
So I totally thought Sam was gonna steal mine when he was like, Bill, and then I thought he was gonna like totally fool him and say who I was gonna say, Bill Murray.
Oh, Bill Cosby.
No.
Bill Murray.
What? Bill Cosby. No, I don't
raped.
feel like getting raped.
No, who was yours? I didn't hear it.
Bill Murray.
Oh, Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, which is
That's
great.
cool. And I was thinking about that one too, and I'll have mine's similar too. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure I need to really justify that pick. It's just and Caddyshack Bill Murray if that matters.
Right. Bill Murray lately is a little weird.
Yeah, I mean he's
That's
always
so
been
funny.
weird. It's just
Right.
it's
Yeah,
less
we just watched
accepted.
that last night, Caddyshack.
It's still so great.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got to be careful because if you hang out with Bill Murray on Groundhog's Day, you'll have to hang out with him over and over and over and over again.
Right.
And you better like Sonny and Cher if that's the case.
That's the song that plays every morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you, babe.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
I want to watch that movie right now.
I watched it on
Alright.
Groundhog's Day. It's still great.
Right
Yeah.
now.
It's really one of the greatest.
Who would have thought there'd be a Groundhog's Day movie, like something you could watch on that not holiday?
They made it happen.
Yeah.
Made a really good one happen.
Over and over again.
It's not repetitive, even though it's repetitive somehow. It's just
Yeah.
Fucking great.
All right, Sam. Who's your?
Mine's Robin Williams. Big reason why is also because he likes video games. So.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, big time. He named his daughter Zelda.
Okay. And to be fair, it's liked.
What?
What?
Yeah, it is liked.
What's liked?
You do know he's dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Jesus
You
Christ.
said he liked.
Oh, did I use the wrong tense? Yeah, I know he's dead.
That's what he said.
I'm
Yeah,
also,
he liked games. He liked games, yeah.
I'm
I mean,
actually a hologram, Sam.
That was a sad day.
We
Yeah.
don't know the
Yeah, it was bad.
afterlife thing. He may be playing games wherever.
True. That's
Or
true.
making movies,
I guess.
or... That's all he did.
But
Played games and made movies. Never really crossed over though.
And that's what's so weird. Like he named both his kids after because one's Cody from Final Fight, and then one's Zelda from Legend of Zelda.
Are you sure it's Cody from Final Fight, or he just wanted to name his kid?
That's what I think. Yeah, it's true. I think
Because it could be any name, and then you could relate it to a game.
yeah,
I mean,
but
Zelda's a given.
What's Final Fight?
that's a fighting game, kind of beat 'em up or something. I never
It's for
played it.
Sega, right?
I don't remember.
What's his son's name?
Cody.
Cody.
Right now.
Only Michael gets that one.
Oh, is his name Cody? That guy?
Yeah.
He sounds like a Cody.
That's who Sam was gonna pick when you're out of the room.
Does sound like a Cody.
Yeah.
That would have been funny if he did that. All right, so my pick is George.
Not Cody for copyright reasons. Sorry, I had to put that
George
out.
Carlin.
George Carlin for
Yeah,
sure.
that's a good one.
Yep.
It's kind of
Very good.
much. It's a lot. I think it would be a lot like hanging
Doesn't need
out.
explanation really.
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
No.
No, he died like
Yeah.
6 years ago, 7 years ago.
That's what I thought, but I couldn't remember for sure.
Wow, it's been that long. Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
How did he die? Heart problems?
I don't
He
even
was-
know.
Wasn't he like 80 something anyways?
No,
He was pretty
not.
old.
I mean, he was
was
old,
like
but like I think like
74.
70, early
Called
mid
himself-
70s.
He described himself as an old fuck.
Right, and he was never very healthy. So
I mean, from old fart to old fuck.
Yeah.
But he wasn't like a real druggie or anything towards the end, I don't think.
no,
You know,
but he
like,
probably
health-
smoked and booze and
I can't remember if he smoked or drank on stage,
right.
but I do know that if you liked his material, supposedly his books are really good too. I think I had one, and I read it, and it was like reading his mind, like exactly how he is. It's just as entertaining as his stand-up comedy. It was really cool.
Speaking of,
with him is I might go crazy, just with the stuff he's coming up with, and it might, like blow my mind.
It is like he's writing what comes off the top of his mind, though, instead of just a stage performance. Kind of like you got me that Henry Rollins book back in the day, Mike. I think for Christmas.
pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's like that's how Carlin's mind works a little bit, just not as insecty.
Right.
Like getting real deep, and you know what I mean?
Totally.
Like,
Yeah. He
I
goes
can't
on some
find that damn book either.
crazy tangents.
Yeah, I wanted to read it again.
Who is it? Carlin you're talking about?
Henry Rollins.
Oh,
I can't remember the name of the book, and I cannot fucking find it. So
I know what I own it, but I know what the cover. The cover is just a picture of a devil with a bunch of other little pictures in the background.
Yeah,
But I can't think of the name of it.
I'll have to see if I can ebook it or something. Gotta
Yeah.
read that thing again.
I have a pretty good consolation one that was pretty close, and I didn't think anybody was gonna say it, but if somebody would have picked George Carlin, I was gonna go with Hunter S. Thompson.
That's good.
That would
Are we
be-
done? Because I don't remember saying my last answer.
No,
We
we're not
didn't.
done. I was doing a consolation for my.
Oh, for that one. Okay, gotcha.
one.
That's
Billy-
that's crazy.
I mean, unless he was somebody's all-time, but I don't
It'd be
think.
hard to keep up with them according to
Yeah.
how the movies are.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely early Hunter S. Thompson too, so you didn't have to worry about getting well, I guess the stipulation, but
Yeah.
there's a
Who's
good
your-
chance of getting
Who's
shot.
your all-time, Bill?
My all-time is Leo Fender.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I, my dad always had a guitar around and stuff like that. He always had acoustic sitting in the corner, but I was like interested in electric. I think I picked up electric guitar before I picked up acoustic, and you can thank Leo Fender for that because really, if it wasn't for the progression, if it wasn't for him turning radios into amplifiers, I probably the way that he did it on a large scale and was able to reach out to people and his patent and stuff like that.
He wasn't the first one to actually, like, accidentally create
The electric guitar?
distortion and stuff, right? Was he?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
If anything, maybe like a natural reverb or something, but I can't. I don't know. I'm not 100%
band
sure.
that was playing on a. I don't know what they were doing, but somebody was playing.
Was it like a surf band?
They're playing on electric, but an acoustic, like they used to back in the day, like through an amplifier.
Mm-hmm.
And then they turned it up like too loud or something, and it got some weird distortion that turned into the noise for.
Natural
I forget which
distortion.
band did that.
Leo Fender basically took radios, converted them to amplifiers. He learned how to make the electric guitar a little bit quieter and easier to, as far as feedback goes.
Right.
Things like that. Maybe not at first, but he made the design and then he recreated it and made it better and better and better. It didn't just go, here, you can play the guitar loud now.
Right.
He did a lot more than that, and it's pretty crazy shit. If you read up a lot more about him, I would have liked to have met him then, for sure, from back in the day, actually, when he was creating all that shit. Now that could go back to boring, maybe a little bit, because I wouldn't even understand it, honestly, any of it. Maybe a little bit more on the guitar making side because of Lou and Joe, but not the amplification side at all.
Yeah. Mike Hoosier, all time.
I guess I'm gonna go Genghis Khan.
Very powerful answer.
I mean, the dude has the most genetic relations in the world. Like, more people can be traced back to his lineage than anybody else because of all the bedroom business he did.
Yes.
So I feel like, there's some good entertainment value, and
yeah.
I feel like that could backfire because, he's Genghis Khan, and
right.
There could be a problem with that.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like that could backfire, but even without that, it would still be cool.
Yeah.
He was pretty much a god on earth to his people. You know what I mean? To the people. It'd be pretty cool to see.
He could be a part of all of our bloodlines for all we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of the hardest ones, anyways.
Yeah. There's not really a wrong answer. But,
right.
No, there definitely isn't.
You could say Billy.
Yeah. You could actually go there like some people.
Can't say Billy again. All right, Sam, what's yours?
Jesus Christ.
There you go.
Talk about a God on earth.
One of the best.
Yep.
Good luck
Be
finding
like, yep,
him.
I hung out with Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Really turned water into wine.
Old Jesus.
Worst part is still couldn't be proven.
Yep.
What?
He's
It's not that hard to find him.
What?
There's a lot of Jesuses in California you can hang out with.
No, because Billy said good luck finding him. We're talking about all time.
Oh, you haven't found Jesus yet?
Oh, is that what you meant?
No, I mean he never existed.
Oh, no,
I think there was a person that was Jesus Christ.
I think my opinion is that there's a Jesus Christ, but the stories are based on multiple people, and they combine into one guy. That's always been my theory. Yeah.
I just think there were stories that were exaggerated.
Oh, some are made up, of course.
Like 400 years after he lived.
Like you don't turn water into wine. That's just kind of doesn't happen.
Or
that I believe.
Right. Yeah. What if he was a magician?
Yeah, magician. There you go.
I thought I told you guys this before. He turned water into wine by scamming people.
Yeah.
He brought them water and stole their wine. He was an asshole.
Right.
He walked on water.
Shitty carpenter.
Yeah, shitty carpenter, and he's like, hey, I bet you 50 rubles that I can walk on this water, and he comes back 10 months later when the bond's frozen for his money.
Right.
He's a dick. That's why he got crucified, if he existed.
I'm still trying to...
His own nails.
Think of mine. Because Jesus was somewhere in my list, but he was... I don't know.
Jesus is your friend?
Jesus is my friend.
It's between... a lot of science, actually. You got Benjamin Franklin, Leonardo da Vinci. And...
Are you trying to prove that Christ existed still? Did I miss something?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So...
Which, if we know anybody religious, he does exist. I couldn't prove it. You know what I mean? I flip-flop back and forth depending on who's in the room.
I'm going to go with Tesla, I think.
Yeah.
Because that would be, I don't know, just all the
That would be an answer that we all would have said, and then we just
No.
backed off. No, you
No,
wouldn't have?
I would have gone Da Vinci.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know it's
So-
close.
Like, sometime look up the stuff that he invented on paper. Like, he invented a submarine.
Right, I know.
That's pretty cool.
He invented a machine gun, I believe. Like, some
Right.
crazy stuff.
I know, but I think Tesla, I don't know.
Took James Bond
I
to put the
think
two
Tesla
together, though.
advanced humanity more than Da Vinci. AC,
He
radar,
was also a painter,
red,
right?
Tesla?
Da
RC,
Vinci.
Oh yeah.
What's RC?
radio control. Like he was the first one, like the RC cars and stuff.
Oh.
He had like a little boat out on the water, controlling it with a remote, and people were like, "How is he doing this?"
Yeah,
Right.
we would have no intro for the show if it wasn't for him. I'm pretty sure that's from RC Pro-Am.
We wouldn't have power anywhere if it wasn't for
Well,
him.
Oh yeah,
I
that
mean,
too.
Somebody would have created the AC
well,
after.
that's debatable because he created DC.
Who did?
Tesla.
No, he created AC.
Hang on one second.
If it wasn't for him, you would. Edison was the one who was trying to say AC was too dangerous because the high voltage it created, and he went around killing elephants and putting people in electric chairs to try and make Tesla's inventions look dangerous.
I thought it was the other way around. That's right.
Yeah. Because the AC motors at the Niagara Falls were invented by Tesla. That's why his statue's there.
I didn't know his statue was there.
But there was an AC. He didn't really even invent AC. He just kind of perfected it
Right.
so that it would run properly.
Yeah. DC is actually a better source of energy.
Yes, because it's direct. Yeah.
Right.
It just doesn't
There's
travel
less line
long
loss.
distance.
Right.
So DC's better for like short circuitry.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. Da Vinci, I mean, it is pretty crazy. But on a lot of his writings, which I don't know how much of this is true, but people around his area his era were already doing those type of drawings too, like the helicopter. I think it's a myth that he invented like the drawing of the helicopter.
Oh, really?
Somebody else, I don't know. I watched a documentary where it was saying that, but then I watched documentaries where it say that he did, so
Right.
sounds right. But what was my other one? Tesla. Oh, Benjamin Franklin too. Yeah.
I feel like he's cool. Like he's interesting, but I feel like he'd be pretty boring.
Yeah. I mean, he was our diplomat for France, so he had like how long were the trips back then? 3 to 6 months? Like back and forth. We had so much time.
I don't know if it'd be quite that long, but I would
Why?
think a few weeks,
Yeah.
but I don't really know. I'd be
Because he
guessing.
his inventions weren't as mass as Tesla or what Da Vinci pretty much created. Because he just did like bifocals and obviously harnessing electricity
Right.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
But the like flippers that you use, that's what are they called?
The TV show?
No, flippers on your feet for scuba diving.
Scuba diving, yeah.
Yeah, it's flippers.
He had a couple, and he had a couple other like really weird ones that didn't actually like make sense that the same dude, you know what I mean? Like they were diverse, I guess.
Right. He also invented like the way to not be able to counterfeit money was he would use leaf prints on money, so they weren't able to be copied.
Yeah, that's right.
And he never patented anything either, which was kind of crazy.
Or stupid,
Yeah.
depending.
Who was the one that worked at a patent office and had a bunch of inventions?
Patton Oswalt.
I believe it's Einstein.
Oh, it was? Yeah, I think you're right.
Did he, or did he keep? Because I remember watching Young Einstein with Yahoo Serious, and he didn't work at a patent office. He kept trying to go to the patent office, and I think he invented the electric guitar.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, according to the movie.
Weren't there already?
You ever
electric
watch
guitars
that,
around?
Young Einstein?
Not in a really long time.
You know which one I'm talking about, though.
What was the first
Yeah.
electric guitar, anyway?
I would
I
guess the
remember.
20s or 30s,
Yeah, so-
20s,
He was already around when he was
10s.
Yeah.
There was, I don't know. It's debatable. I mean, if there was a first electrified guitar, it would have had to come out of Hawaii, like with the steel guitars where they made all those. And if it wasn't, then it would have to be something that was just amplified on a stick. Like the Les Paul was originally called the log because it basically was just a block that you could play. Like it had the body block, and it wasn't the shape that we know of today. They called it the log, and they amplified it. I know it wasn't Les Paul that and created the electric guitar.
No, because he's not that. I mean, Les Paul's either still alive or he just died.
I think he recently died, but I think he invented 4-track recording, unless I'm mixing him up with somebody else. But I think he invented 4-track recording, or he may have invented the steel tape recording, but I think it was 4-track.
Hmm.
But I would have thought that they would say that, hey, he invented the electric guitar or something like that, consider it was Les Paul, was his name on it, but obviously he didn't. But before that, before they named it the Les Paul, it was called the log. It rolls downstairs, rolls over in pairs, runs over your neighbor's dog.
Right.
Who made a Les Paul? That's not its own company, right?
It's a Gibson.
Gibson, that's right.
I don't know if there was a Les Paul guitar before Gibson, but I know for sure the one today is from Gibson.
Right. Which I think, at least looking wise, makes some of the best looking guitars.
They're pretty fucking cool looking, for sure. I got a Les Paul Studio that's like a red, kind of faded type of look. It's pretty cool. It's actually one of their cheapest ones. I was pretty impressed with it. I honestly wasn't impressed with some higher end ones back when I was shopping some guitars before. I ended up getting an ESP, which is actually a Les Paul knockoff, and I think it's a Korean made. And I liked it better than the Les Pauls that I played. But then I picked up the Studio, Les Paul Studio. It's pretty badass.
What are they called? West Paul?
Les. And then I smashed it into a million pieces. No, I didn't.
Oh, West Paul.
Les Paul.
Yeah, West Paul.
Am I missing something here?
Oh, you said it's Korean.
Oh, Les Paul.
Yeah, West Paul. I was doing a Korean voice.
This refrigerator cam brought to you by Semi-Useless Show.
Yes. I was thinking, you know what's crazy is, like when I think Korea now, I don't even think of like the same with any other Asian country. I just think like bubblegum and like.
Oh, because of the pop music, yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but Japan does that too, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the Asian countries do that. It's a real big
I don't
thing.
know. Korea seems even worse than Japan.
That's only because you know of it more than like if you look for it, you'll find a lot of J-pop.
Right.
But there's what is it? It's funny because pop music in Japan is J-pop, and then pop music in Korea is K-pop, and then you're the homosexual that brought it up.
I know. And I tried to cut it off. It worked.
They actually
It's
blasted.
like a hard turd.
It'll go
Nice.
right into our next segment, if you're ready.
No,
Too late.
I'm the one that has to be ready too. God damn it!
You better grab some liquor, cause you about to get caught. Useless facts.
All right, everybody, prepare to be bored with my semi-useless facts. Speaking of Asians,
Yes.
Make sure my fax machine's working.
Speaking of what?
Asians. Okay, I got a fax.
We
Just
got
came
an
in.
intro for Asians. Alright, here it comes. This is the Asian.
The long version? The row?
Alright.
Okay. So anyways, here's the facts.
Yeah.
Speaking of Asians,
Mm-hmm.
did you know, semi-useless fact, did you know that in Tokyo, a bicycle is faster than a car for most trips of less than 50 minutes. The funny thing is, as I joked it up,
Right.
is the fact is so bad that I'm dying while I'm reading it. Less than 50 minutes. I thought it said 50 miles, but I need glasses, and I'm just now seeing that it was minutes because I copied it word for word. I put
So that would be
a little effort
probably
into it.
10 miles, roughly.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, if you live in the city
More.
and you work close
Yeah,
by,
maybe less.
you're better off within the hour
Miles
because,
on a bike. Depends.
because
yeah.
of traffic. Traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
basically.
the average speed of a bike.
Yeah, 4 to 6 miles. Probably,
It's good to
yeah.
know if Godzilla's
I
chasing
wonder
you.
if there's bike traffic. Since
Yeah.
there's
I'm
so
sure there is.
real quick, I wonder how close that would be to like a walking versus driving thing in New York City.
I have no idea. Real quick, that would be Sam, the fact checker.
It's probably pretty close to the same type of thing because most people walk in New York City as opposed to driving. But that might be like for parking situations.
Right. Some of that is because it doesn't make sense to have a car between mass transit that costs to store a car.
Right, right.
How would you even ask that on Google to find out? Cars faster than bikes in the city, something like that?
Yeah, car travel versus bike travel in New York City, something, or walking, pedestrian, whatever.
You have any more in depth from that fact? Or is
You
that
mean
about-
no, that's it. Nothing else in depth. Oh, come on. It wasn't that bad. I thought that was kind of good, just in case you go to Tokyo.
Well, we're talking about useless Asian facts. Did you know Indian people wipe their butt with their hand?
Yeah, I think it's the left one, but you
Left
might
hand,
want.
yeah.
It's a 50-50. You
Yeah.
gotta be
No,
careful.
it's definitely left hand.
all of
It
India?
could trick you.
All of India is one pile of shit. So I don't think it.
I think some people might disagree a little bit, but you know.
No, when you step off
Maybe
of a
people-
plane in India, you smell shit right away.
Okay.
I've heard that from many people that have gone to India.
Yeah.
That is
My,
smell
my-
of that area.
my friend's girlfriend is there for a full year. I was like, that's a nightmare, not like a vacation.
Yeah, there's no like toilets or anything. They just poop in the streets and
Or,
There's
yeah,
no
or
roads?
a hole. Yeah.
So why do they wipe with their hand then? If it's a slider.
yeah.
You assuming it's always a slider?
I'm assuming
Never-
it's always a slider.
Have you ever eaten Indian food?
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never eaten it though.
Never a slider.
Never ever.
Yeah.
It's
Do you
more
think
of
you
a,
get a
almost always a squeeger.
right at the end?
Or a spray.
It's just a total spray.
Splatter.
Huh.
There's
Do you
a lot
think-
of ladders. There's a lot of ladders in India.
And they're going up them constantly.
Yeah.
Do you think a slider will give you a slider?
I don't know. Oh, you got a minute.
There we go. Fact number 2, which is what the last
You
one.
pulled it up pretty quick there.
Yeah, that's what she said. So the fact number 2, there was this invention back in the day made by this 17th century German scholar. Now notice he was a scholar. He was also a brutal bastard. For you to even come up with something like this.
Hitler?
No, it wasn't him.
Hmm.
Was that 17th century?
No.
No.
Well, I wasn't asking it like I knew, and I was trying to put you on the spot. I definitely didn't. I don't know when the hell Hitler did
You
his
should have
stuff.
known that it wasn't the 17th century.
I was pretty sure because I don't think, even though Hitler did do some crazy things, he never
Wait,
invented.
This is gonna wait.
Let's let him do his fact, and then we'll come back to this one
No, we got to go with this real quick.
right away.
Before
Okay.
he finishes it. Sam, when do you think Billy will guess World War II was? What year?
Year 2.
What year do I guess?
What do you guess he will say?
Well, if I say it, then he's not going to say it.
What?
No, you could say it, and I might not say the same.
Right.
All right, 1930s.
That's what I was gonna say.
Okay, well, you're wrong.
I had a chance to not take another. I had a chance to
I'll
actually
do
pick
that.
something else too.
No, before you finish, let me guess when you're gonna say.
Okay.
Because
But I already told you 1930. That's what I was gonna say, and I'm sticking
that's
to
what
it.
you're gonna say.
Yeah, I'm not changing my answer. Solid.
I mean, it started in the 30s.
there you
not
go.
bad.
So then I'm right.
Start escalating.
I know eventually that I have a high percentage of being right eventually, and then that one went
All I
real
knew-
quick.
You should have at least known that it definitely wasn't 17th century.
Right. Oh, okay. That's
Yeah, but I was the one who said Hitler when he said 17th century. So
Yeah,
Right.
that's
And I'm his idol, so
I wasn't listening to the 17th century part.
me either.
No, it was the 18th century. Hitler was around.
No,
So,
20th century.
20th, yeah. You went the wrong way.
I know.
Oh,
Right.
I've never heard of
All right,
20th
Bill.
century German
That's
Fox.
correct.
All right. So speaking of
How about that fact? Yeah.
speaking of everything besides what this was about,
I'm gonna try. Should I try?
I don't even know. What I have no idea what we're talking about right now.
All right, do the fact. Then.
Yeah, do the fact.
all right, I got a guess for you. What do you think a Klatzenclavier is?
I've actually seen one.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep, they
Isn't it
at the medieval times in maybe Myrtle Beach, they have like a whole little like torture museum.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
There's some ridiculously barbaric shit in there. Like it's just unbelievable. Like the spike that they just drilled into people. Like literally, it was like on like a press, and they just
Right.
slowly drilled it into people's foreheads
Wow.
till they died. Like just unreal shit. Cages that just like cages with spikes on it that they just squish people's heads with. It was insane.
That one wouldn't be that bad. I'd rather have.
You rather have that one?
No, it's the same thing. It's on a crank.
Oh, that's slow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
When you said smashed, I thought you meant like.
yeah,
No,
sorry.
Were there any like guillotines there or anything? Because that'd be stupid.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, there was. It was anything you could think of was there. Like the thing where you just kind of lay on with the spikes.
Yeah.
Like
What's the?
it was
Because like a guillotine's not really torture; it's just execution.
death. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, if you read about the guillotine during the French Revolution, it was torture because they killed so many people that the blades would get dull, and sometimes it would take 2, 3, 4 drops to kill
God,
people.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
torture. That's
Yeah.
torture.
Axe too. I've heard about when they went to chop it with the axe. When they would chop their head off, sometimes it wouldn't.
Oh,
go.
really? I never heard about the axe. I've only ever heard about the
Yeah,
guillotine. That makes
Shitty
sense.
executioner. Yeah.
That's just laziness combined with, hey, it'd be worse for them.
Right.
So do you think that they probably would just go, well, he did the same thing as that guy 10 years ago, but his head came off clean. It's like, well, if they're still doing it today, then this will make it worse and really make them think. So the more, think about it. If the axe has to get dull, why don't you fuckers stop doing bad shit?
Right.
Like the more dull it gets, you figure
Stop
people would
breaking
actually.
the law, asshole.
Exactly.
Well, during the French Revolution, they were just killing people for fun.
Yes.
right.
It was
They're
almost as
probably
bad.
killing
as, like,
people for killing people.
All right, so finish with your.
There's a guy behind a guy chopping a guy's head off, chopping his head off, or chopping that guy's head off. That's how they kill for fun.
Yeah.
So you said that was at the Mo Howard Times,
What?
the head press.
Medieval.
Medieval times
Oh,
in Myrtle
okay.
Beach.
Seems like something Mo Howard would do, put somebody's head in a vice.
Yeah.
So yeah, the cat's in Clavier. Would you like to explain it, Mike?
No, because I don't remember exactly which one it was. I just remember seeing it at the museum.
Well, cat piano would be the easiest, the easiest thing to describe it. But the hard part is how they did it, And they actually, when I actually saw the fact, they had this little scribble drawing of it too, and I'm like, how did they do this? They had to have put something in or spiked something on, and it's made out of cats. And each cat, first of all, the craziness for them to figure this out in the first place, they figured out the tone of each cat's meow, and then they would put it to the actual, whatever letter the tone was to do it. Right. I don't know my ABCs in music, believe it or not. So, like if it was a D sharp or something, the cat was close to a D sharp. Obviously, they probably did certain things to make it a perfect sharp, like maybe, we have to do this to the cat a little bit more. And by this, I mean a spike right in their tail. So they would put you have the guy plays the piano, and every time he plays, a hammer comes down with a spike on it that systematically hits the tail in each spot. Like the tail would be put in little, like a corral, like you put horses in there.
Why do they want to mess with cats?
Well, I don't know. Because they meowed. I mean, that's like with a dog bark. You could do it with a dog barking too, but the cats are smaller, maybe. What else aside from birds and shit like that really make any?
Dogs are more useful than cats too. So.
I thought you were gonna say with like humans or something.
No, it was with cats. Yeah. So it's the cats in clavier. I don't know what clavier means. Maybe it means piano in German. Not sure. But there's that one. I mean, if you were here, basically back then though, violin or piano, pick one. What box are you gonna check? Because the cats were made into violins anyways, so or cat gut anyways. So the cat, like Sam was saying, dogs were useful. So. I never understood how you could shred the paper after I got it. Jesus Christ. Is that because it was the second one, you're shredding it twice, or? If you do it one more time, I swear, God.
It was really because it plays like 4 times on the YouTube thing I'm going.
Oh, so you just
I didn't realize it was going to happen the second time, so I was like,
just pause it. I mean,
I know I forgot to that time, so that's why I went twice, and I was like, well, I got to
like 3 times the charm. Why not? Yeah. Should save the 3 for number 3. Number 3, useless fact.
Yes.
I need it to be sent to me first. Hang on a minute. Let me just pull this paper out of the fax here and click on my folder that I clicked off.
You know what the worst part is? I actually have an actual fax machine just sitting right here.
Oh, here, fax it to me real quick so the bit will work better.
Wait. Why the shit do you have a fax machine?
It's a printer fax machine combo thing.
Oh. Okay.
Is it really? Because I need one.
Mom needed it for resumes and stuff.
Aren't most of them that now?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, most of them are just scanners that you can use as a fax machine if you want to.
Right, exactly.
I need a semi-useless fact real quick.
Yeah.
If I were to have a fax machine, wouldn't I need a phone line to still use it?
Oh, you can do it through email now.
So you can send a fax through email.
Internet.
Through a landline or
It's not. I'm not exactly sure how it works. But
I had a lady tell me that I can't place any orders without faxing it in, and then some other lady told her you can do it through email, and it blew my mind. I had no idea. I'm caught in between.
Do you have an iPhone, Billy?
I don't.
Oh, do you have any kind of smartphone?
I got a shitty smartphone that I can't even get an email sent out.
I was gonna say because most of them you can download like a PDF app and take a picture and fax it from your phone.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I need to get a better phone or borrow Sam's.
Well, you can do it on your phone. You just need to learn how to do it.
Not on my shitty phone. I can't send a regular email on that thing.
Yeah, I guess I could just hook the fax machine to the phone line. It would still work, right? Yeah.
Yep, I believe so, but I'm pretty sure you can do it over.
Punch in the number on your phone.
Yeah.
And it sends it to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The on my phone,
I
I go to
just need
send
to,
an email and the thing spins and it never sends anything and the phone blows up.
I mean, if you just need to if you need, you could just drive over 2 streets.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Here, let me fax myself to you real quick.
Yeah. We already have a fax machine, so.
You can get one of those pretty cheap too.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm faxing myself.
Obviously, you already have a fax machine anyway. Get your fax in.
You know what, I wish you were like for some reason really in the same room with him,
That'd be awesome.
and you acted like you faxed yourself to him and popped out the other side. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I am in the same room with him. I whispered in his ear. I said, "Make sure that I'm on your list for favorite people."
Yeah. Go.
Yeah, instant incest. Hey, what's wrong with your camera, Sam?
Is it blurry?
Yeah, it's blurry.
I put my hand over it when I was
It's not
adjusting.
you, anyways. You're doing your. This is your shtick. So go to your next.
That was
whatever
part of. Well, that was part of my shtick.
There we go. I actually fixed it.
Okay, fax number 3. Useless fax number 3. On Jupiter, it rains diamonds.
That can't. That is not true.
It is true. I've heard that before.
Wow.
He actually watched the show before it was.
Damn.
Only we could spend like $3 trillion to get there now.
Semi-useless fact checker.
I did say Jupiter, right?
No, that'd be gold then.
Wah 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 wah. Goldstein.
No, most
Wah.
jewelers are Jewish. Not most. I mean, it's a pretty common profession for Jewish people.
It's a deep-seated racism thing if you go to the race thing, but it's really actually a stereotype that's true. They
Right.
do a lot of now. They're dominantly there's a lot of Jews. Not all of them are diamond dealers, but that's if someone were to. Should we pull? Am I pulling the race card here? Do we have to call somebody? And
Well, I mean, I'd like to see where you're going to go with that. There's a whole lot of nonsense coming out of your mouth.
it can get worse, but it's not going to. I have no intention to offend anybody, but as I go along, it's backpedaling. You know, it's one of those things that's like, all right, you said too much.
That's what makes it fun.
Yeah, exactly. So it rains diamonds on Jupiter.
Did you look that up, Sam?
I looked it up. That's why this is a bit.
I don't know.
I fucking looked it up. Why you gonna have Sam look it up?
Because how could I have never heard that?
No, actually, I do believe it because it's just pure carbon. So it's like.
Of course he
Why
believes it. I
wouldn't
was
I?
on his list.
Rains diamonds.
Graphite is compressed into pure diamond, thus literally raining diamonds.
So it is actually
On Saturn.
and Jupiter.
Okay, so both. It said Saturn first. So I was like, what do you just?
But I didn't use Saturn because it's not Jew-turn. You know what I mean? I was trying to make a Jew joke here. Now it looks malicious.
Is Saturn the next one after Jupiter? Mars, Venus, Earth, or Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus? No. Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto?
My anus is tight enough to make a diamond, so don't get any thoughts.
I should have my kids come in here because they sing a song where it goes in order.
But they don't have Pluto anymore, do they? In that.
I think it's a planet again.
They do. Yeah,
Really?
they do.
Yeah,
Pluto.
it's back
No,
to
there's
the
another
planet.
planet they're trying to make into a planet.
I think they have Pluto in Spanish, like if they do the
X9.
Spanish version of it. The Dora the Explorer version.
Well, what were you trying to pull a race card for?
Yeah, like if you were to communicate with somebody and be like, "Is this racist?"
Well, let me
Because
call.
you're gonna do an "Is this racist?" bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna call up Schmoses.
Yeah, call up Schmoses and see.
See if
Kind
I-
of perfect, you know. It's kind of a combo.
I got another question for him.
Jewish.
We'll see how. You know,
Is that the same
intoxicated he
plate?
is today.
He was tired. He wasn't intoxicated the last time.
Sure.
Is that the same plate of syrup?
No, it's a different one.
Different
had to
plate of
move.
syrup in the background?
No, it's a different one. I just ate some pancakes today.
You might not answer though.
Did you text him?
Yo, what up?
Hey, yo, what's going on?
Alright, Billy's got a question for you to see if this is racist.
Is it Jacob the Jeweler?
Yes, Moses. No, this is Moses Shalom.
Same thing.
Me.
Alright, go, Billy. Tell him your question.
If I made a joke about well, let's say here's the facts. We had a useless fact, and the useless fact was it rains diamonds on Jupiter, which I don't even know why you're still on this planet, but you'll probably fly to Jupiter as soon as possible. But if I were to call it Jupiter, would that be racist?
Is that racist?
Man, I missed that laugh.
You hit her?
Yeah. Because it rains diamonds on Jupiter.
No, that's not racist. No, especially not to Jews. Jews, I think they take the least offense.
They embrace it.
Moses.
Well, they're always on the winning side monetarily. You know, they use their brains to get back at racism.
I could have sworn I said ourselves.
Yeah. So, and I have another question on a cheap note with you. So Valentine's Day coming up, and I got this friend, and he's kind of got two different, mamas in his life.
Okay.
But he's only got $50 that he has allocated to spend both of them. One's kind of like a wife, and the other one's kind of like a girlfriend. How do you split that up?
You don't. You just pick a fight on both sides and you keep it in your pocket.
You just keep the $50 for yourself.
Hell yeah.
That's
what
actually
I like
really
to hear.
good. Holy shit! I should have put deodorant on.
How much did Schmoses win on the Super Bowl?
$100.
$100?
Yeah, flat rate. I was a little scared, but I had 6 points too, so pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah. I got the call for advice. I'm surprised I did good on my own.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that who you were going for?
I was hoping they would win, but I wasn't sure. But the 6 points, that's huge.
Yeah, for real.
What were the Vegas
that's the only
odds?
reason.
5.5 is what I saw.
I could be wrong. I got
okay.
6 though, so I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Do you have any words for any of our people that are overspending on money? What's something we can do to save some money? And
you cut out a lot of everyday excessive spending, like for utensils. You go to Wendy's and pick up handful.
Right.
Same thing with napkins. Instead of buying toilet paper every day, you go still go to the casino or you use napkins too. Or else if you got, say you have a couple different girlfriends, you take a roll every time you go over their house. If you got 3, you got a nice rotation for the whole month.
How do you get to get your entertainment? Like if you get for like TV or like how do you go about not spending any money and getting
someone's
TV?
Netflix. You can always steal someone's Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi. Entertainment's nothing nowadays. It's all on your phone.
Right.
People don't even watch TV no more.
One thing I'm worried about, Schmoses, is I know you're not technologically advanced with cell phones.
Yeah, I'm not. No, I don't really know how to use everything.
I may be able to help you here. Are you familiar with any of the new apps out, like McDonald's or Taco Bell or any other apps?
Not really. I heard about them, but I don't know the purpose.
Because with Taco Bell, for example, once every month on their app, as long as you order from the app, you get 50% off of your meal, no matter how much it is.
Oh, yeah. I know. I hate when I go out to, like, Applebee's and someone's doing that. Yeah.
Oh, well,
I know about that shit.
No, but the Taco Bell one is different than Applebee's. Applebee's, you're talking about, like, a free appetizer?
Something like that, yeah.
You say you hate when people do that, but you're eating from it when they get it, right?
Of course, yeah. Right. But it's just, it's just annoying. Like, everyone's doing the same app trying to get that free appetizer. Like, it's just kind of annoying.
Sometimes we
I
go
could get it free on my own.
Yeah. Moses is the only person I've ever seen walk into a place and say, "Can I have a free taco?" And they're like, "What do you mean a free taco?" He's like, "You give me a taco and I don't have to pay for it."
Yeah.
And
and it worked.
The best is when they say okay.
Talk slow and explain it to them as easy as for them to understand. And then when they understand it, then they're like, okay.
I know.
Or else they'll say no. They're like, sometimes they have to think before they say no. They're like, they stutter like, no.
But the real
Is it 'cause
panic.
they don't understand English?
No. The real pinnacle is when he had beat down Mighty Taco so much that when he would go through the drive-thru and order a water, he'd get a Coke and 2 tacos.
Right.
Jesus.
I didn't even know Mike was in the house. What's up, Mike?
What up, Julie?
Are you sure that when you walked into a Mexican restaurant that when you came in, they didn't think that you said free Chapo, and they just gave you free food because they thought it was a good idea?
Free El Chapo.
Yeah. No, Schmoses,
And then you left on a motorcycle.
right. Schmoses doesn't know El Chapo.
Yeah, I heard about El Chapo.
Right.
We're not supposed to know that he knows El Chapo.
So, Schmoses, when you're with your girlfriend, are you parting the seas?
My part in the seas.
Yeah.
That's over my head. I don't know.
Like you put your face in between those seas and parting them like Schmoses.
No, I don't part in the seas. I have no business parting the sea.
No. You just go straight to the nip, right?
Yep, without the blue cap.
Exactly. All right, Schmoses, pleasure speaking with you as always.
Yep, assalamu alaikum.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
Later, Schmosh.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Later.
All right, de nada.
$5 taco
Shit.
for a penny.
All right, well, that's going to end today's show. We're going to do the, little aftermath. But
Do you think he only goes to Italian restaurants when it says penne pasta on the sign?
he doesn't know it says penne. He definitely thinks it says penny.
Nice.
Then he goes in there and says, when he gets the pasta, he asks him where the pennies are.
His intro should be this. And then the sound of a vacuum cleaner.
I'm going to start doing that. All right. Good to be, everybody.
See you later.
Good to be. Told you I should have put deodorant on. That's what that dance is.
All right. What do you guys got to talk about? Anything grinding your gears?
You know what really grinds my gears?
What's that?
I was just saying, that's what people say.
Oh.
Grinds their gears.
It kind of grinds my gears when people say, what grinds my gears.
And then they don't have anything.
Right.
Did you know that it rains diamonds on Jupiter?
There's no way. I don't
Everybody, he still doesn't believe it.
There's
You
a
know
way I believe it, yeah.
that has to be a theory, though.
How could it be a theory? What if we lived on Jupiter and it's like, did you know that it rains water? And like people are dying of thirst over on Jupiter because all it does is rain fucking diamonds.
Is it?
Like, holy shit, water from the sky? You gotta be shitting me.
Isn't that hard to believe? Like a gas planet, like rains
Any
rocks.
kind of
I don't know.
like what's that?
Well, it's like it's a gas planet, like, and it hails here. They got gas up there, like forming shit, like graphite is what it's doing, I think.
Right.
And so
That's
it
a
rains.
theory,
What's that?
That's got to be a theory. We've tried to land.
I mean,
some
it's
kind of rover.
it's technically a theory because they haven't actually touched them. But at this point, they can tell you just about everything there is about every planet in our solar system. Like they can tell whether or not planets in other solar systems are inhabitable.
Right. I know. Crazy distances away. They're like, Now, do you think that's scientists doing that, or do you think it's computers analyzing?
Well,
Or
both.
both.
Yeah, like I assume most of it is done based on density. I don't really know that for a fact, but it's got to be some type of, light particles and measuring density is the only thing that I could guess and how they measure that, but I don't really know.
Well, I actually know how they measure it. They use the spectrum, and within, like, when you use a prism, and you have the different colors. I can't explain it exactly. I only watched like a small part. And like, let's say red out of the spectrum is this much. That means there's that much nitrogen or something, And then
Is
I
it a
don't know.
laser that they point at it and it comes back, and then the color pattern comes back?
No, within the telescope, there's like different. I think it's probably diamonds.
Oh my God! I knew you were gonna say diamonds. It's just never gonna end with the diamonds. I mean, and we'll never find out what's in the rest of the galaxies till we get to Jupiter. We need more diamonds.
Right.
So just
That's
accept
crazy,
it. Accept that Jupiter rains diamonds and go to sleep happy tonight.
Saturn too.
Saturn as well. You know what I was gonna do for the facts? I was gonna throw in a bullshit one on purpose and then be like, which one of these don't belong?
You should kind of do that.
Yeah, next week do that.
And make it better.
Well,
It'd be like the Ripley's Believe It or
I
Not
won't
show.
credit the one that I think is real, or that I think is fake.
yeah, I could have got you with that one. You would have been like, it rains diamonds on Jupiter. Come on now.
I can't believe I've never heard that. That's one thing. I didn't. Did I shred that one? No, I didn't shred that one because it was good.
I literally could be like, it rains on Pluto, regular water, and it rains diamonds on Jupiter, and you'd be like, well, definitely could rain on Pluto.
Right.
Diamond one's bullshit.
Right.
Heard
You
you
should
use
have said,
goof jokes lately?
you should have said on Pluto, Goofy's not a dog.
Oh shit. There you go.
Yeah. We don't have to
did
go far. That one can't go far anymore because it's already proven in many different ways.
Speaking of not going far, why is Subway doing a $6 footlong? Why would you advertise that you raised your price?
I don't know.
You know what's even crazier is I haven't gone to a Subway where they're actually honoring that price.
That's funny.
What do you mean? They're still doing $6 or $5? You mean?
Actually, one of the ones I went to had a different deal where it was any 6-inch with a drink and chips or a cookie for $6.
Yeah, mine was 5 something when I went last time, so it's still 5.
Right. If you get like a tuna or like a plain turkey, I think they're $5.75 or something.
Yeah. I'd like the tuna one right now. Right now.
I
Their
got.
tuna subs are great.
Go get some. Come here and pick it.
You picked the wrong one.
Got gift cards. Come here and pick it up. We'll go somewhere.
sweet.
Oh, I can't find them right now.
Did that gift card say $5 on it?
10.
Oh.
But I got
What?
3. I got 3 of them.
Subway probably won't honor that either.
One of the craziest things. I don't know why it like kind of blew my mind for like Christmas from your mom getting an Amazon gift card actually ordered from Amazon. It just seemed weird. I don't know why. I was like, oh, where'd you pick those up at? Publix? She's like, no, I got them from Amazon.
Oh, did she print them out or?
No, it came with a holiday card and everything with it.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if it was cheaper?
I don't know. I don't think it was, but
What if
Either way,
she may have used a gift card to get the gift card?
right,
Then it was free.
right. It's an endless cycle.
It's total regifting.
But yeah, no, I thought that was. I don't know why it blew my mind as much as it did. It makes sense.
Oh yeah, this gift card right here.
Yeah, that one. And
Looks
the
like
best
the South
was,
Park.
I think it was me and Billy had this, or me and
That one.
Cameron maybe had the same card that went with it.
Nope.
Same exact card.
Yeah,
Nice.
because they probably just sent
Love
a
the
random
diversity.
card. I'm guessing.
But it just so happened. That's so not random though.
But yeah, I know.
Isn't it funny how you can say, oh, they
Oh.
must have did it random for it to be the same?
It's like how original like means opposite things sometimes.
Yeah.
That's the original, or it's an original means totally changes the meaning.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's the English language. It kind
They're
of
opposites almost. Yeah.
Wait, how are those opposite?
Well, like if you say it's an original, like let's say there's a guitar, you say it's an original, that means it's like one of a kind, kind of like it's brand new, one of a kind. But you say it's the original, then it's the first kind,
Yeah.
like the original or it's an original.
You've had the 10,000
Like the opposite
version of the
things.
original.
Yeah.
Like the original $5 footlong.
Yeah.
And then you eat it, and it's like, well, a bunch of people have eaten this, so it was not the original. I did not eat the only one. You know,
Yeah.
What and could mean?
is it not computing?
It's context
I'm
too. I
explaining
know
it.
English is
I'm
so
explaining
confusing.
it.
And
Well,
could be the same as the, though, in certain cases.
Yeah, I know. It's just
You could be like,
context.
this is an original copy.
Yeah.
So it's well, you can't say copy ever. This is an original.
Yeah.
You can't say copy. But if you say this is an original, then you might think it is actually
Yeah.
first.
We've confused Michael. Oh, okay, there we go. He was gone for a second there. I think he just gave up on us. Like, all right, that's enough of this.
The craziest thing to me, going back
Damn,
to
look at that. No deodorant for
Speaking
like
of
2
opposite.
minutes.
I even got a gray shirt on and not sweating.
people would say it was opposite day. Do you remember in school when it was opposite day?
Then we go, it's the opposite of opposite day.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
You're talking about just like you and your friends fucking around saying it's opposite day?
Yeah.
Just to be a
Right.
dick?
And I would always be like, you can't say it's opposite day because then it's
Yeah.
not. You
course.
saying that is a
Right.
problem in itself.
Yep.
By the time I was in middle school, everybody said it was on Wednesday because there was the SpongeBob episode right around then when I was in middle school.
Where
like-
SpongeBob said opposite day was Wednesday?
Well, because
Is that
Squidward
one
would be
of those
like,
things that can make a robot explode?
what'd you say?
Isn't that one of those things that can make a robot's head explode or something?
Oh, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about, Mike?
Not exactly.
What's the name of that? Where it's an impossible.
Oh, yeah.
What is that called? Like, if I said men always lie, if I said that,
Oh.
Yeah.
it's impossible for me to say that because I'm a man, so that means, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So part of that, it would depend on whether or not, like, if you said Wednesday is opposite day, but it's not Wednesday, you're okay. Like, if you said it on Tuesday,
Right. Yeah, that's true.
but
If you say
it
it's,
still could work because Tuesday could be opposite day.
but there's a word for that, or there's like a saying for that.
Yeah.
Bad material for a show?
Yeah.
No, it's no
So
longer
yeah.
a show.
It's not even a show anymore.
How
Well,
to
you're all wrong. It's opposite day.
eat robot.
Are you looking up how to blow up a robot?
Isn't it a conundrum or something?
I mean, no, I wouldn't think so.
Using
Lack of a better word until we get a. Is it conundrum? It's a conundrum.
Once I figure out this word, I'm ending the show. That's gonna be the word that ends it. Oh, paradox. Paradox.
Oh.
That's what it's called.
Okay.
There you go.
Paradox.
Paradox.
Paracox.
Paracox.